my biggest fan. When my kids were little, every time I would come home from work, they would run to the door to greet me. I mean, as soon as I opened the door, they would just come running, providing me with hugs, kisses, and the cheer of, "Daddy's home, Daddy's home." I would walk in the door and get jumped on like a ride. Sometimes one would be riding my leg as I walked like Frankenstein, and the other would be scooped up in my arms, getting chomped on until he or she screamed. Or I would pick them up, spin them around, and then throw them on my shoulder like a bag of potatoes. As I took off my coat and hung it in the closet, I would say, "I'm gonna get you," and they would just take off running with excitement, laughter, and joy. Every day, consistently for years and years, I would come home to my greatest fans. I'd hear the cheer of, "Daddy's home, Daddy's home," and then the pitter-patter of little feet running to welcome me home with love. Genuine love. The kind of love you don't have to think about, you just know it's real. Unconditional love. You know how your grandma makes you feel. Crazy, out of control fandom love, like a Knicks fan after the John Starks dunk.
Starks, yes!
The love was so encompassing, even my dog tried to get into it. He'd be so excited to see me that he'd almost knock me off my feet with his dog love. To be honest, over time, I downplayed that love. I took all that love for granted. Imagine me coming home, deflating my children's loving energy because I was on the phone, not paying attention to them. Or when they ran to me, my response was, all right, instead of, "I'm gonna get you." Or if I sarcastically said, "Okay, good to see you too, guys," as if little children don't hate sarcasm like everyone else. I put them down before I spun them around, or held their hands instead of letting them ride my Frankenstein legs, taking all of the excitement out of my return back to them. To be honest, you can't have to love. Love should always be like a hug from my grandma, where she hugs you so tight you wonder how she got so strong. And when you walk away, you feel her embrace forever. I'll tell you, it doesn't take forever for children to change. One day they're your biggest fans, and the next, I can't recall when it happened, but I walked in the house one day and my children were nowhere to be found. I mean, they were in the house, but they weren't at the door waiting for me. After a while, I started having to walk around the house if I wanted to see them. My son was usually in the basement playing video games, and my daughter was in her room doing something.
Come on, singing.
When I said hello, I think my daughter gave me the peace sign. Nowadays, I only enter the house to my dog Brownie. He doesn't jump up and almost knock me off my feet anymore. It's more like an elevator pitch as I take off my coat and walk to my room. He's like, "My man, good to see you, big guy. How was your day? I was just wondering about a walk or maybe some food. Yeah, the kids didn't take me for a walk and they didn't clean up the poop. Okay, I see you made it to the room. Still not let me in the room? Hey, how about a belly rub? No? God bless you. Have a good day." What's crazy is I was once the greatest of all time. I was the man. The fans loved me. I mean, my kids loved me, and they showed it. "Daddy's home, Daddy's home," they cheered. And in a snap of a finger, my daughter doesn't do hugs, and my son is a gamer. And in case you didn't know, all teens are experts at sarcasm. So now I know how much the "okay, good to see you too, Dad" hurts. Listen, I know kids grow up and find new teams to root for and new ways to show love. But if I would have known the last time was the last time, I would have cherished every moment from the moment I opened the door and they jumped on my Frankenstein legs. I would have scooped them up and chumped at their little bellies. I would have spun them a little longer and laughed with them while they still thought I was the funniest guy in the world. I will say, when my little daughter's in the mood, she can be an absolute joy to be around, and she sings like an angel. And my son, he gives the best hugs. Not as tight as my grandma, but he does this rocking thing.
I'm gonna hold it for a while.
I know. Right now, I would give anything to hear them one last time like when they were little. "Daddy's home, Daddy's home." But I know that's not gonna happen anymore. Maybe my dog Brownie was on to something. When love almost knocks you off your feet, sometimes it's okay to fall down.